Oh my gosh. I cannot keep getting away with this. Hey, what up guys? What I have in front of me here is 10 packs from the first chapter of Lorcana and also 10 packs of the second chapter, Rise of the Floodborn. We're going to do a little bit of enchanted hunting, talk about the game itself and kind of the current state that Lorcana is in. So let me remove all these out of the cardboard first. Now they have the packs open here, we'll talk about the game. Before I open the packs, I just want to give 2 words of advice here. The first being, if you are a player of the actual trading card game, I highly recommend that you go play Floodborn, which is the open source digital version of Lorcana, and figure out what decks that you want to buy into. Because you might think you have a really good deck, or if it's something that fits your playstyle, and if you buy into it, some of these decks are very expensive, and then you might be stuck with a deck you don't even want to play. So play Floodborn online, figure out what decks you want to invest into, and then invest in that way. Number 2, if you're a collector, basically, you're not going to get your money back unless you hit Enchanted, which is very difficult. If you're just trying to collect the entire sets, probably better off just buying individual singles. And lastly, for the collector, I would probably just invest in Elsa or the D23 cards and maybe some of the more popular Enchanted. Some of the Enchanted are going for really cheap, but it's the most desirable ones that you're going to want to get in PSA 10s. So Elsa being obviously the top one there. So let's go ahead and get into it. So why am I opening up these? Partly to get Enchanted, partly to get legendaries that I need more of. But let's go ahead and look really quickly here. We're just going to go through these pretty quickly, and then I'll tell you if I see any cards that are, ones that are in the current meta. So far, haven't really seen anything great. Okay, first rare is Iago, which is just okay. We have Genie on the Job. This is in one deck that I do play. And then, oh man, we have a legendary on our first retail pack. It's going to be Gantu Legendary Foil, which everyone thought this card was going to be, somewhat good, and it doesn't see any play. So yeah, that's one legendary. All right, here we go. We'll go Floodborn here. Haven't seen anything too crazy. Just letting you know, I got these packs out of a booster box. I opened up some of them with another friend, and we opened up some more packs of booster box together, so I have 10 left over from that. So we go Cruella, Piglet, ooh, Winnie Pooh. Like I said, this is a really fun card, not being used right now. Minnie Mouse, Beast, Nick Wilde, You Can Fly, Pick a Fight. All right, Radigan, Marvelous Trap for the first rare. Oh, we have another wow, back-to-back legendary is very likely. Hopefully it's Beast. Oh, it's Alice. Okay, this one is a mechanic I haven't seen too much of. While this character has 10, I guess, attack or more, she gets +4 lore, which would make it a 5 lore card, which would be pretty cool. So great to get another legendary. What do we have here? Oh my gosh. I cannot keep getting away with this. Oh, as you can see, is this the Cinderella? Is this the Cinderella Enchanted? Holy crap, an Enchanted. We're just gonna open it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. You can't make this up. Okay, I gotta sleeve this real quick. Okay, yeah, so one of the more popular, I think, enchantments of the second chapter, The Rise of the Floodborn, is Cinderella. Actually a very useful card as well, as she is Singer 3. But this is insane. What else is there to say? Yeah, Lorcana's been really cool for me. I've been playing like a lot of the local events. The local events are fun because you meet up with other people, and pretty much play like tournaments casually with each other to get the promo cards. Fire the Cannon is always useful, but have plenty of those. Ransack, Donald Duck. And yeah, it's been very useful. Legendary Stitch for our first rare. Oh my gosh, another legendary Belle. Dude, I don't know what my luck is. This luck is insane. Like, this is crazy. What's behind here? Okay, just a rare. Okay, just a rare Cruella de Vil foil. I was just playing locally with people in the card shops to get the promos, but I haven't entered any competitive constructed tournaments, which I want to get into as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm not even sure what deck I want to bring to those competitive constructed events when they do get hosted, and I know I'll probably just get stomped. Okay, so let's keep going here. This has been, I mean, I'm only like a couple packs in, and this has been insane. Okay, first rare is Tuk Tuk. Next rare is Goofy, Blue Eyes White Goofy. And then we have just a common foil here of Go the Distance. Okay, this is more typical experience, is that. Not all this craziness that I have been getting. If I got an Elsa, that would be if I got an Elsa enchanted, that would be pretty much insane. All right. Yeah, so right now the first chapter stuff is going for a little bit more than the Floodborn stuff. We have the third chapter coming out in like late February. Okay. We have Genie here on the first rare. I saw a super rare behind him. Aurora, give ward to all the other characters on your board. And what do we have here? Just a rare foil, which is Captain Hook. But like I said, I've been having a great time just playing. I've been playing a ton of Pixelborn. You should definitely play it if you want to figure out what kind of decks you want to make. Here we go. So let me know what you think about the game. Right now, I think it's in a good spot with a lot of potential. Okay, so we have two rares back to back. World's Greatest Criminal Mind, Not the Greatest Song. And then also Winnie the Pooh here. What do we have for? And then we have a Hercules base common foil. Oh man, this is, I still can't believe it. Here we go. Donald Duck. It's got a sword. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Pixelborn, the client online is, very useful card lantern. Need more of those. Pixelborn is an online client that you can play the game and you get all the cards. So it will let you know what you want to invest in. Even though you have the best possible decks in the world, if it doesn't fit your playstyle and what you mentally think, it might not be the deck that you want to invest in. So that's why I suggest going in on Pixelborn. The lantern, very useful. Ooh, got a super rare behind that. A Taka, not that great. And what do we have behind that? Another rare foil, and Jafar. But yeah, in terms of the values of the cards, they all have gone pretty much down. If I were to have sold some of my Elsas, so I unpacked two legendary Elsas from the first chapter in the beginning, those were selling for like 40 a piece or something like that, and they've pretty much since, I think, become half that much. There's a fun, aggressive Snow White and Dwarves deck that has been going around. That's pretty cool. Jiminy Cricket, Bound. Let the Storm Rage On, very useful song in a singer deck. So that is, I'm happy to get that. I'll set that one aside. 4 Dozen Eggs, Sword in the Stone, Pacha. First rare is Chief Bogo. We have a super rare behind here. Cinderella, also very, very useful. So that is good. And then a common foil Gumbo Pot. So yeah, other than the insane start, this is pretty typical of what I've been opening up in terms of Lorcana stuff. You can almost cheat too and go like this too to see if you got an enchanted. Here we go. It's a Mad Hatter, very useful, but he's only an uncommon, so I have a lot of him. Chef Tui, Prince Philip. First rare is Zeus, not all that useful. Sword of Truth, and then we have a foil of Elsa, Ice Surfer. So yeah, it's very interesting where the market is right now. All right, here we go. But yeah, basically the cards that are expensive right now are the cards that are low pull rates but are very useful meta-wise. So I haven't really seen, like, you know how sometimes like in Pokemon cards are really cool and they sell because their art is awesome, or maybe there's a lot of waifu lovers out there and the card prices go up, not because the card is actually useful. So we have not yet seen like cards that are like so cool and hard to pull that aren't part of the meta that are really high in price, other than the Enchanteds, obviously, which is like full art in Pokemon. So we have Lucifer, very useful for a discard deck. We got behind Lucifer, Noi, which is very useful. Well, I've seen it in a couple decks as well, so that's good. And then we just have a foil, the Queen. We're still going here. We're still opening packs. So just letting you know, that is my third enchanted pulled. My first one was the Mickey Wizard. Next one was a Pete enchanted from Rise of the Floodborn. And then now this Cinderella, which I think is one of the most desirable ones of this set. All right, Steal from the Rich is the first rare. Then we have Ariel as the next rare. I don't know if I've even seen this one. And then we have another rare, which is Maurice. Okay, no matter how these packs go, I'm ecstatic because of the Enchanted. Nothing to hide. So you can see a lot of these cards could be meta, could not be meta, so you should hang on to them. But that's how it goes with like trading card games. Teeth and Ambitions is a pretty useful card, so happy to get that. Another rare is the Huntsman. I haven't seen that one a lot in the meta. And then an uncommon card, Soldier's Foil. All right, back to the hanger packs so far. Hanger packs have yielded 2 legendaries. I heard it's kind of a ridiculous pull rate for enchantments in just the individual retail packs, so we'll keep going. Oh, Simba. Yes, this is the most important card in the Amber decks, and I only have one of them. So happy to pull another one. I'm going to set that aside. And that one's only a common. Okay, Aladdin, Tinkerbell. All right, Steal from the Rich. Probably will never see that one come into play. So we have a legendary next. Ooh, exciting. Legendary, we're going to reveal. Go! Mickey Mouse Legendary. Oh, only if it was the foil version. The D23 version of this card is super desirable. I saw a PSA 10 version of this, and I think they were asking like $3,000, something crazy like that. And then we have a common foil Aladdin. Okay, so far, I mean, Enchanted. Obviously, the Rise of the Floodborn packs are winning because there's the Enchanted. But yeah, this has been a crazy opening already. Flynn Rider. So what are your thoughts on the game? Are you a collector? Are you a player? Let me know in the comments. I think they kind of finally caught back up to demand. Yes, another Cinderella. And then also, what's behind here? A Pete. So I have the enchanted version of this. And then under that is, ooh, a legendary foil. Maybe the most popular legendary is the Beast card from Steel. Maybe we'll get that. Donald Duck legendary. I don't even think I've seen this, if I'm being honest. Donald Duck, evasive. Only characters with evasive can challenge this. The character gets 1 lore for each for 1 damage on him. Okay, not the greatest mechanic, but hey, a foil legendary nonetheless. Let's keep going. Yeah, in terms of the values right now, the first chapter definitely more expensive. Also, for a collector's point of view, troves and playmats are really still expensive because they're not going to reprint troves, and playmats, I guess, were limited, so there's not as many of those around, and people are scalping those pretty hard. Even the Floodborn playmats are going up, are pretty expensive as well. So Dr. Facilier is the first rare. Wait, what the heck? That's fishy. Unless did I miss it? Oh no, I missed the rare here. I put Maleficent here. Dr. Facilier is the next rare, and then foil Elsa. Last 5 packs here. But like I said, no complaints. How can I complain when I get an Enchanted? So here we go. Radigan. Nothing too crazy here. Winnie the Pooh, great art. Tiana. More Tiana. Merlin. Merlin is very useful, and with the bounce mechanic, you gain lore when he enters and leaves play. Doc is pretty good for the aggressive dwarf Snow White deck. Shere Khan. Jury's still out on Shere Khan. I'm sure Shere Khan will find ways to get into the meta. Another rare weight set. Don't think this will see play. I could be completely wrong. And then uncommon foil Rapunzel. Okay, 2 of each left. Let's go. Okay, develop your brain. So I really was hoping to get like more songs because I like Steel Song personally. So far, I've only gotten the one Let the Storm Rage On. Maleficent first rare, second. Oh, another Mickey legendary. I wanted it in the foil, but we'll take it in the non-foil as well. This card doesn't really see a lot of play from what I've seen, but a 4 lore 5/5, but it costs 8, so it's pretty expensive. But it is evasive, so that's great. What's my foil? Foil is going to be a common here, and it's going to be a Scar. Crazy. I'm going to wrap this up here. All right, here we go. Let's continue on here. Queen of Hearts. Oops. James. So yeah, I hope the game has been treating you well. I hope you've been able to get product. It's been pretty tough out there trying to get product for MSRP. Super rare Cheshire Cat, another super rare behind it. Beast, not everyone wants to get the other Beast, but this Beast is good as well. And then we have just a common foil, Verana. Well, I'm going to open up this one first because there's definitely not going to be an enchanted in here because it's from the same booster. I don't think I've seen 2 enchanteds in a booster anywhere. Maybe I could be wrong. But overall, yeah, this has been an extreme success. In terms of cards that I would actually play, though, not that many. if I'm going to be honest. Madam Mim is a good card for the bounce mechanic. So we'll put her aside. Queen of Hearts. Li Shang, another super rare. It's going to be Basil. Okay. Let's see, and we got behind another super rare. Raya. Okay, haven't seen a ton of Raya being played. And then a rare foil, which is Mulan. I think I have multiple of those. Last pack mojo. The hangers, so far, I've never pulled an enchanted from the hangers. So let's see if this luck is here. I doubt it, but it's been a good haul nonetheless. Here we go. There's Phil. Control your temper. Friends on the other side. So in terms of, cards that I would actually play in my decks, I'm definitely down. Like, I have not gotten my money's worth in terms of, like, if I could get a whole new world, more Simbas, more Be Prepareds, more songs. I have not received that in these packs. I've never seen this Ursula's Shell Necklace. Whenever you play a song, you may pay 1 to draw a card. Interesting. Okay, another rare. Cruella de Vil. The last card's going to be just a common foil of Magic Golden Flower. All right, so let's tally things up here. For the 10 first chapter boosters, I have Belle, Gantu, and 2 Mickey legendaries. So 4 legendaries, that's very good pull rate in my opinion. For the 10 packs with the Floodborn booster, I got the Enchanted as well as Donald Duck foil and Alice. So probably gonna give it to obviously the Rise of the Floodborn, but that's pretty much it. Just wanted to open up these last packs with you and talk about the game a little bit and give that advice that I gave in the very beginning. So hope you guys enjoy that one. Keep chasing. We'll see you in the next one.